Hi everyone, this is Nichelle. I want to go ahead and take a moment to talk about my brand, MOLIAE Beauty. This would be my first time actually focusing an episode about my brand that I expanded from my MOLIAE, which if you've been following me, MOLIAE is from my book that I wrote several years ago that I'm currently, still on that dream path to raise the funds to turn that book into a movie. And so it's all about ancient Egypt, which I love. And I wanted to expand MOLIAE. And it went into, about now 5 years ago, into MOLIAE Beauty. Ancient times, Egyptians used essential oils as a way to heal, to amplify, and of course to motivate the mood, to raise the vibration. It was very spiritual. So in my essential oils, I'm coming up with the creation of the formula to create modern day type products that people can use. So let's go ahead and get into this. I want to also highlight that this particular coming week, we will be having a big sale on my site, moliebeauty.com, where you can take an additional 15% off the purchase. So all you have to do is basically add it to cart and you'll be able to get 15% off that price. It's even on sale items. So if the price is on sale, you can just add it to cart and it will automatically still take off an additional 15%. And you can, as well, if it's like over a certain dollar amount, right now we are having, if it's over $79 in USA and Canada, you can get free shipping. So let's kind of go over that promo to kind of get that in one bin, and then we'll go through what you need to know with my brand that I wanted to kind of like I do have 2 podcast shows. I was talking to I'm interviewing someone and they kind of mentioned like different ways that you promote your brand, your business, and you said you're doing it right now, Nichelle, your podcast. I'm like, really? I mean, I know I kind of like focus on other things, but this would be my actually first time really honing on a particular of my products, my business, which is MOLIAE Beauty. I know I do talk about my NFTs, but we're going to get into the MOLIAE Beauty. So this particular week from October the 15th to the 19th is going to be a promo. We're calling that online pop-up event. You just add your items to cart like I mentioned earlier, and the website will automatically add the 15% to take that off. And I did mention that if it's on sale items, you can get that. Do look at a gift box kit set that you can also get. It's like a bundle, so you'll definitely add in savings that way. All right, and those are the gift box sets. And let's see, there might be some other types of freebies like we are doing right now. I decided to do the freebie with Maya Harmony Oats. I highly recommend that. Maya is one of my collection focusing on ancient times about harmony and balance. So it starts October the 15th, it ends October the 19th before midnight. And so you can go ahead and browse, shop, and check out. Okay, if you have any questions, we do have like live chat available, and of course the contact information is the info@moliebeauty.com. Those links and information will be in the description. So let's move to the next bin. What do you need to know? So basically what you need to know is, where do you go? So when you first get to moliebeauty.com, you will have several options. You can go to the home page and go all the way down, and you can see different types of collection. You can see our blog. You can see different types of products. You can see the membership. What I want to kind of focus on as well as the collection. So I do have a lot of collections, and we can kind of go through it right quick to kind of give you an idea. And I just want to say overall, to kind of touch on a little here and there at MOLIAE Beauty. MOLIAE stands for Moments of Love in Ancient Egypt. And then the beauty is for reminiscing of kings and queens, what they used to do. They knew that the value of keeping themselves looking their utmost and nurturing the body is nurturing the soul, the mind. And so that's one of my main concepts with MOLIAE Beauty, not just raising the funds for my film, but as well as serving and giving to someone else with the creation that I make to be able to address their needs for their skincare, for their mood, for their, to get through the day and what they need to take care of and look their best and feel their best. So with that done and said, let's go through the collections. All right, so with the collections that I have the MOLIAE Gold Esprit collection. That's the first product It's in that collection. That's the Aqua 360 body oil that can take care of pretty much everything. There is a video on the website that you can check out with a demonstration. The next one is the MOLIAE World Blue Now. So that's more of a it does take care of the moisturization for your skin. It does give you, as well as a good way to kind of like, if you like here or there, you can have a spray with that. So that's a MOLIAE World Blue Now, and that hones on cucumber type recipe that I use, so do check that out. And it's a touchback on the MOLIAE Gold Asbu collection. It has a 24 karat gold merged into the body oil of Aqua. It also has the body spray. So these two collections, MOLIAE Gold Asbu collection and the MOLIAE World Blue Now collection, will have one body oil and the body spray and the body cream. All right, you can get this in a set as well with the face cleanser, and I try to have that link for that set. So those are the two initial main collections, and then the third one is the Emerald Palace. So that's more dealing with the aloe plant. Back in ancient times, they really loved the aloe. It became a very high status type of medicine type plant, and I wanted a collection that only focused on that main ingredient. So therefore you will get the body oil, you'll get the body spray, and you'll get the body cream. You see how that worked in each collections. You'll have that three aspect of products that can help you nurture the skin, heal it, and amplify it. I also later created the MOLIAE Milk Gold Spa Bath. In ancient times they took a lot of baths, and baths to me is highly spiritual. It allowed you to cleanse your aura. Why is that important? Well, you can attract or accumulate other people's energy. And on my podcast show, Surviving Your Journey Towards Success, I deal with managing the stress, managing the things you go with during the journey, and to find happiness in that. So with my MOLIAE, with the 44 principles of MOLIAE in ancient Egypt, deals with the cleansing of the mind, the body, and the soul. So this focused on the bath. So I created 2 bath oils. We did a demonstration on that on the product page. You can check that out. That's the Royal Eternity 1 and 2. And the MOLIAE Milk Gold Spa Bath Collection, we have robes, we have slippers as well, but we also have the face serums that I created as well. And then the next would be the specific collection with the King and Me collection, particularly for males. And then we have the Topaz Oasis Queen collection. We also have the self-subscription. So I do have a membership, the silver, gold, and platinum. I try to have a link in the description for that. And then the other ones would deal with like the sales collection and what's on sale. So basically what this is just to kind of give you an idea of my brand, MOLIAE Beauty, introduce you to, we have deals weekly or monthly. This big sales coming up this week, it will be more. So do check out MOLIAEbeauty.com. I will have the necessary links in the description. Now hopefully in my schedule I can come back and do another podcast episode about my MOLIAE Beauty. I really love it. I love the concept of it, and my goal is to help others to kind of know they're busy, this and that, and they should be able to have time to nurture themselves. My tagline is, you deserve this luxury. Okay, luxury healing. All right, I'm Nichelle. I'm going to wrap it up now, but I do plan to kind of maybe spend some more time on MOLIAE Beauty. Do check out my website, and if you have any questions, just reach out to us. Thank you so much.